At what age were you given a cell phone, and do you feel as if this was an appropriate age to receive this object?
I got a cell phone in the 4th grade, and I think I was entirely too young because I would lose it all the time and wasn't very responsible.
I got my phone when I was in 7th grade, and a lot more people had it then, so I think it was like a little more appropriate, but I still probably was a little young for it.
Awesome. Next question. How do you feel about the impact of technology in the 21st century in terms of affecting relationships, communication skills, and time spent with family?
I think that technology has made it harder for people, especially teenagers, to communicate one-on-one with people. It's much easier for us to just text someone rather than talk to them face to face or on the phone. So yeah, I think it's kind of hindered that communication.
Yeah, it's made communication easier because you can do it so much quicker and without any trouble at all, but when it comes to face-to-face communication, I feel like it has hindered it.
Yeah, absolutely. What is your impression on children playing video games versus physically playing outside with their friends?
I think that technology video games has definitely kept children from wanting to be more physically active, and a lot of research shows that children that do play video games are more violent and not as socially active or socialize as easily. So I think that's a definite hindrance, and kids should be more focused on playing outside.
Even on top of that, a lot of my favorite memories as a kid are playing with my friends, and you don't get that same interaction if you're just on a screen all day.
Exactly. How should we get children to be active and put down their electronic devices?
I think a good way to do that would be to maybe have parents set curfews or times when their children can play video games or be on their iPods or their phones. When you get home from school, you only get an hour. Maybe even setting curfews at night, when kids should put down their phone and stop texting and go to sleep.
Yeah, it's not realistic to take them away completely because it is just a part of what society is now, but I think it's probably just on the parents to limit how much of it is used.
Yeah. And the last question, do you think that schools should have mandatory recess with no technology allowed?
I think that'd be a good thing. I remember growing up through elementary and middle school, we had recess where we weren't allowed to have our phones or our Game Boys or whatever it was. So, and Mackenzie said, some of my best memories were playing outside with my friends when we didn't have technology. So I think that'd be a great thing for schools to implement today.
Yeah, I agree. I think if schools could be implementing that, it would probably be easier for parents to do it at home too, if they were both consistent in that. So.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you all so much.